what's up everybody? This is Chris with Straight Up RC. Welcome to the video. This is a video that's a long time in the making, and it serves two purposes, really. One, it serves a purpose to apologize to any and all owners of the Redcat Gen8. I have been working on this project for far too long. I know there's a couple of people that have been interested in this project for a while. The other part is to introduce and showcase the design and installation of the Redcat Gen8 Angel Eyes Halo LED bucket. Just like the Redcat 59 and 64s, I designed a 3D printed bucket piece that goes in that you can install 17mm Halo LED Angel Eyes into your RC car, just like this. So first thing first with these things, you need to run kind of like a connection into the receiver, into the channel 3. So I'm adding just a little tiny Y harness that goes in there. Simply open up your receiver box, add a little Y harness. There's going to be a link in the description down below so you can pick some of these up. I just added a 2-inch Y harness that allowed me to do that. To get to the buckets, of course, you got to take off the fender wells. So, remove these, pull this out, set this aside, and then pull the stock light buckets out. Very simple, very easy. 3 screws. They're not complicated. It's just 3 screws. They pop right out. Save the 3 screws because you're going to use them for the custom bucket. You can preset these up and they go left and right. It's pretty self-explanatory. They can't fit any other way. You got a left side and a right side. Just pilot the screws, set them up, put them in, zip, install the 3 screws, and you're good to go. Hit the left up, hit the right up, either way, easy said and done. There you go. It's installed with the 3 screws. As you can see, it's kind of got like a specific design to it, so you can't really put the left on the right and the right on the left. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Once you have the buckets installed, you're going to put the lights in, and these are pretty snug, so I'm putting some chapstick on them. You can put some grease or whatever you want to, silicone, whatever. You just want to get them into the thing. Now, keep in mind, you can install these before you put them in the RC. It's up to you, but it's still pretty easy to do it the other way around. Now, I thought the design of the bucket would have enough space for the lighting, but unfortunately, this front brace on here actually has to be removed. You can't finish the install with this brace still in place. So you have to remove the 2 screws on each side, or the 3 screws on each side, and then remove that center brace to put these back in place. Once you have the 3 screws on each side removed, you can simply just install the fender wells back in place. Super easy, super simple. With the lights in already, they kind of just sit on top. You kind of got to push the wires over a little bit, maybe kind of, make sure it fits pretty good. But they fit really good. They still have flexibility, so if you're running Velcro or magnets, you can still get the body up. For demonstration purposes, I'm going to move the stock headlights out of the way. Now just wire these back into the Y harness that you had set at a channel 3. Get everything buttoned up and ready to test. Plug the stock light system back into the control box if you have one. If you don't, you don't worry about any of the wiring for that. You can just simply put the body back on and run the Angel Eyes. Now we've got everything set up. Just time to test it. Small disclaimer here. In order to run the Angel Eyes, the Halo LEDs, you have to have a 3rd channel control. If you don't have anything but the stock RCR2CR remote, it's only 2-channel. It will not operate these lights. You can turn the truck on and off and operate the lights if you want to that way, and then just pick a color and just leave the truck on. But you need a 3rd channel remote like the GT5 that I'm using, or you need some sort of a remote, anything that you have, a Noble, whatever. You need a 3rd channel remote to operate the 3rd switch. In other words, you need control of the channel. If you don't have that, you can't utilize the operation of the lights. Now simply turn your remote on, turn the truck back on, and the lights are going to kick on. Now with the 3rd channel button on any remote that you have, you should be able to operate the changing of the lights. That simple, that easy. And just a little bit of extra information for anybody who's curious. Each one of these buckets is printed in the pairs of the left and the right. They're printed completely solid, so they're pretty durable. You could probably drop these or throw these and they wouldn't break. Every single one of them that I've printed thus far has been manually tested on the actual bumper, and they all fit. They also can fit the Wendigo, I believe. I have not tested one inside the body, but I'm pretty sure they work the same because the buckets are the same. Again, you can install the bucket into the truck with the lights in them already, or you can install the buckets into the body and then put the lights into the bucket. Either way, whatever works for you, that's how you want to do it. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to hit me up. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.